CP, which I'm loving. I mean, it's got some quirks. I don't even know if I'm actually on all of them yet. See, this is the other thing that I kind of don't like. I'm streaming to it, but only a few of it is actually. There's the Facebook pages. Twitch, I have to remanage, I guess, or whatever you call it. What I don't like about the stream targets on Media CP is that it seems as though, even though I've gone live on, now I got something in my eye, on OBS. I'm live on OBS. Who is this? Good morning. Wishing you a day as beautiful as the love we share. I have no idea who the hell you are. The product you purchased in August 2025 is being recalled. Oh, god damn. Being recalled due to quality and safety concerns. The affected order number is a long-ass number. We recommend that you stop using this product immediately. Continue to contact us for a full refund. Guess what? Didn't buy anything from Amazon and never will. I'm going to actually reply to that right now. I got something in my eye and it's making it burn. Cool. On air till 1 p.m. Oh, so now I still got to try to get on the rest of all these other destinations, or what used to be a destination on Restream, is now a target on Livestream or on Media CP. And I'm having to go to all these targets or destinations or places that we broadcast to manually and turn them all on. You know, why is there not something like that already? You know, like Restream has, you know, all the definitions, yeah, all the destinations that I program and that I broadcast to. And at the beginning of each broadcast, I can go down the list and say, I'm going to this one today, I'm going to that one today, I'm going to whatever. Oh, we're not going to that one today because we're not scheduled for it. Like UG Media, we do Tuesdays and Tuesdays and Fridays. But now I'm having to go down this list and hitting every one, and one of them just fell off. Dare Talk just fell off. And Sportcat's been having an issue with them too. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to go through the calendar. Obviously, today's Labor Day. And one of the texts that I just got was from my neighbor. Hopefully people are listening to us on Rainbow Radio out in St. Pete, Florida, as well as Forward Radio and Yerg's Radio, maybe watching on Mastiff Media. I doubt that, because if they are in that area, it's because they're helping with chalking the sidewalks in effort to compensate for the lost crosswalks that DeSantis's Nazi regime has painted over. And you say, Yergs, aren't you a little harsh? Aren't you being a little hard on Ronnie? I mean, that's what Blake says. Well, actually, like I said before, I have called the police here in Florida, and we're actually going to be talking about two different police departments, to be clear, but the concept that we're talking about is the same. I have called the police to report the sound of gunshots. Nothing. No one came to investigate the gunshots at an apartment complex, which, possibly has the potential, not a dominating issue, but the potential for that type of violence. Meanwhile, in Orlando, the Florida State Police are guarding a crosswalk outside the Pulse nightclub, where unless you live under a rock or are so straight that you don't pay attention to such stories. A few years ago, there was a mass shooting taking the lives of, I believe, 17 club goers at that facility. Per Herr DeSantis's request. So it seems like Mastiff Sports is the only one I can't get on. Going to take a note for them. For whatever reason, I can't get on one of my own stations, which is not cool. Okay, so there's that one. Phone lines are open. And there it is. 1-888-88 Yergs 844-GAY LGBT. You can join us on WhatsApp. 267-716-1932. And from Australia, call area code 07-4994-3165. Like I said, phone lines are open. Don't be a pussy. Let's move this down here and make it a hell of a lot smaller. We are not doing the chat because the new system doesn't have that. There is, I don't know, I'm probably going to regret sharing this, but there is a system that I can add to OBS, a plugin that I can add to OBS, which will take all of the destinations that I go to, even better than what Restream does, and incorporate chat from each of those destinations, or targets, as we call them now. So, by the way, in effort to support Paul's efforts in St. Pete, today's coffee mug is, of course, the rainbow coffee mug. Thanks to Susie from down the street, who found 2 of these at a yard sale and got them to me, bought them for me, got them to me, and said, here you go. Didn't have to do that. Had also recently lost her husband, yet there she is doing that for me. Very cool. I gotta get back on here just to. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's do some call letters. Tell everybody where we're at, all over the place. Sorry if I'm seeing a little disorganized, but I'm still getting used to the new system. And the fact that I can't just jump on a couple of minutes before the show because I've got to get this thing live and operating, which sucks because You can't do that with radio. I can only do that with the direct feeds for video. And yeah, so anyway, something to work out. I'm going to be sending a message to my tech team at MediaCP, who's been great, by the way. Just, okay, that iPad's dead. Who have been great, by the way. And I highly recommend you start your own radio station through Yerg's Radio or through Mastiff Media. We're going to try the folks at Dare one more time. Refresh. Reconnect. Nope. Not letting me in. Oh, that one did. All right, let's see if we stay there. Saying that we're on Dare Talk. Okay. All right. Oh, speaking of another one, though. Yeah, I need streams. There's another whole system that I have to use too. Open broadcast project. Aussie only. Open. All right, so that one can come off. I'm talking to myself right now, but there's two platforms that I go to that are from the Australian company. One is now over on MediaCP, so I don't have to. It's just the other one that I still have to go to because it's a different protocol. And it says we're connected. All right, if you're joining on Radio X, hello. Sorry for the delay. New system. We're getting used to it. I'm liking it. It's just a matter of getting used to and then also working with the developer to knock out some quirks. I'm Yergs. This is Up the Middle. It is Monday night where you're at, late Monday night. If you're on the East Coast of Florida, actually making it Tuesday. Just want to update some metadata on that one. And let's get going. All right, so it is Labor Day here in the United States. And that means everybody else is off. That will include my usual Monday counterpart, Jane Stahl, who might be hollering in from her pool. I hope so. I'll be next door later on today, probably with my famous baked beans, or if I can, let me see something here. If I can get to the one store that I go to, it's a seafood supply. I'll get some lobster and maybe do some lobster mac and cheese for the afternoon. Labor Day edition. 24th and Central. St. Petersburg, Florida. We're going to call it Chalk the Walk with (11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Oops. What other news story do we want to put up there for today? Trump wants you to work today. Noam, foot in mouth. Do. We'll do this down here. Filters. Nope. I need the size. It's in properties. Yeah, usually you have this something like this done in advance. I thought these were on this particular scene for OBS, and it's not, as you can see. So, yeah, well, what size is that? All right, there's another one. It's the Labor Day edition. Don't forget to go to 24th and Central in St. Petersburg, Florida, and join Chalk the Walk with Pete Fontaine. He's a local realtor and businessman in the St. Pete area, proud card-carrying member of the LGBT community, and organizing an alternative to painting the crosswalks that Herr DeSantos has said we need to get rid of. Because God forbid we do something that highlights an area where there might be pedestrians. Oh, but the ones for the cops, for the fire people, for the vets, they can stay. Because as far as we know, they're all Bible-thumping conservatives. Because this has nothing to do with safety. If it did, when all of these municipalities throughout the state of Florida applied with the Department of Transportation for the permission to paint these crosswalks, it would have been denied. However, that's not what happened. Well, it is what happened. They were approved. It wasn't what happened. They weren't denied. They were approved because then I guess DeSantos was further in the closet than what he is today. For some reason, that one doesn't look the same. I'll get rid of studio mode for now because there's a lot of people using this to watch. Unfortunately, this is the only way I have. I can't what's called port. I can't make that smaller either, apparently. Yeah, that's not good. We'll keep that down. I can't. So many. If I'm not sending the video directly to you, however you're watching, by Media CP, then one of the things that I have to do then is take from my screen here in the studio, also known as my living room, and use that screenshot and rebroadcast that to, in some cases, Restream and all of the destinations it's going to. What are those destinations there, by the way? Speaking of call letters, DLive, Instagram, Telegram. Rumble is unable to connect. That's okay because we're on it with Media CP. Twitter, Yerg's Up Middle, is what you want to type in to join there. You can also listen on Twitter Spaces from that same profile. And only 5 of the 8 potential are active because I've switched so many over to I'm not on anything YouTube though. Am I on a YouTube over here? I think I deleted them because they weren't working. If it's a Twitch, Icecast, yeah. And RTMP is Rumble. We're getting there. Oh, actually, yeah, one of the YouTubes is working. Up the middle. Okay, cool. So I could add the other YouTube until this account goes away. All right. And of course, we're also, oh, did I start that? I didn't. Shit. We're also on Discord. Poor Ken is probably shitting his pants, wondering where the hell I'm at. Supervan Ken. I think he also listens on Twitch or watches on Twitch because that's where he was texting from. But anyway, now I think we're everywhere. That started too. What time is it? 26. Yeah. Okay. Get the hour countdown rocking. We'll start the segment countdown now that we can actually start talking about shit. All right. Hey. Yeah, it's not taking a half an hour to start the show isn't okay. So we're gonna have to figure this out. And I got a list of things that I'm going to email the guys at Media CP to say, hey, what can we do here? Turn that off and go. I mean, yeah, as long as that's operational, I don't need to. I'm talking to myself here because I need to fill the time, obviously. Sliding all the phone applications together, take up some space there. We're overlapping some stuff because we can and we need to. Yeah, that's fine like that. I don't know that I need that thing. There's another app that I've opened for video that I actually don't think I need. Biz Growth Collective, we're there. Go to bizgrowthcollective.com. Join that way. We're on Chatter. I'm now a pro on Chatter. I've been following these guys and a part of their application almost from the very beginning. They were a couple months into it when a friend of mine sent me the invite to join. And soon after that, they introduced Chatter Studio, which has video. And yeah, I've been with them ever since. I haven't been broadcasting every day, but I think that I'm trying to. And there's just sometimes where so much is just so overwhelming, I don't get to. But if you were trying to find us on Twitter, I'm just realizing the Spaces is just starting now too. So, but we've been on the video ever since that went live today. So you'll find us somehow. Oh, Christy. Yeah. So Donnie wants you to work today. That's right. Donald Trump says we have too many holidays. And we need to get rid of some. He tried to calculate the amount of business lost in the United States by, I just noticed something else too. You can keep track of a goal of donations sent to you on Chatter. I tried to put in $200. Thought, if enough people watch today while they're getting ready for a barbecue and whatever, that would be a pretty cool goal to hit, because it's all going to go right back into Chatter and into so much else of this show. And that's not like I'm going to use it to buy a yacht. It's going to go into rebranding and remarketing up the middle and Mastiff Media. Well, I put a period in 200 period 00. Apparently, when you hit enter, it doesn't read periods. And now I'm asking my listeners to help me reach the goal of $20,000. I mean, if that happens, fucking awesome. Free streaming services to my friends all around. However, I am a realist, and I don't see that happening. So, anyway. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Hope your day is a day off. Day 3 of the 3-day weekend. And I'm still going to go through some news and much more relaxed style, obviously, as you're seeing. But that doesn't mean the world stops, because Donnie says we shouldn't. Radio X did a post about us 34 minutes ago. Let's talk about that. Oh, it's their usual. I don't know if I'm able to. There we go. Wow, a little slow. And that's not them. That's me. It had to switch over, and so let's try this again. There we go. Live via our new system. This rocks. So what else? Labor Day and other federal holidays. I'm now a top fan on Radio X AU. You can be too. Join them at radiox.au, or actually if you go to Facebook, it's just facebook.com/radioxau. One word, no dots, periods, or anything like that. That is our team in Australia. That's right. Australia. You can call us. I've got their number right here. I'm on their system. I'm on their phone system. So if you're in Australia and you would like to have the day off, tell me why. At 0749943165. 0749943165. Or anywhere else here, if you're working, let me know. Say hello. 1-888-88-YERGS. 844 LGBT. On WhatsApp at +1 267 716 1932. This is Up the Middle, politics for the rest of us. I'm a voice that sounds like yours. Why? Because I'm sexy, confident, conservative, liberal, progressive, all of the above. Actual diversity, all in one person. Do I speak for you? I hope so. I want you to speak for yourself also. I want you to do your own homework, make your own decisions. Let me be a starting point. So now it's saying on Restream that we do have somebody watching on Rumble. I don't get metrics on the Media CP system in real time. I don't think. Let's test that. Nope. Traffic. Yeah, that's a bigger report. Sessions by time period. Yes, this isn't 24 hours. The video side of this is not 24 hours. So it, yeah, the reporting kind of boring right now because it has to update. Oh, that's all for yesterday too, so that's not helping. Custom range from there to. See, it doesn't even let me go into today. It doesn't let me go forward at all. It's all past tense. So there's nothing in real time as far as I can go to the overview. No. Well, yeah, I can go to the overview. I can see that there's plenty of people watching and listening there, but it doesn't say. It doesn't say how. It just lights up plenty of people all over the world. Dare went offline again. Says we're back. And now Mastiff Sports went offline again. I'm recording this on. Oh, yeah, but I'm not showing that. So move this over here. I have the. Oh, that's a different. I like the one that's Mastiff Media bookmark. Oh yeah, good reminder there too. Look at that bookmark Mastiff.media, because I know once we get going here with some of this stuff, we're going to piss in enough Cheerios that Donnie and company aren't going to want us on, and for that matter, Donnie and Ronnie, neither one of them is going to want us on the air. So I'm sure they'll both come after us. That's why all of the servers for Yerg's Radio, all the radio stations for all of Mastiff Media and Yergs.com, all of which are overseas. You can't touch them. I don't even know where they're at. So when they kick us off all the social media, that's fine. Kick us off all the social media. See if I care. You've succeeded in doing some of them already. So this is the, let's see if I could go up there. Would that be better? Yeah, because that's one that's, I can actually do another screen too. Yours. There we go. I can make this one a little bigger. Now, see, this is something I would do when we have the studio mode and we have two screens. I would be working over this one over on the left, and the one with the final product, if you will, the one that has the broadcast, would be on the right. For those of you that are watching through OBS, you have no idea what I'm talking about because you're only seeing one screen. That is that one. But we record this because I need a video for it to put the segments on YouTube. And then I guess I can more easily transition over for the radio as well by just creating an audio only file. But I'm wanting to send this to the guys on the tech side, because if you look right there, that one, That is Mastiff Sports, and that was online earlier. Up further, right? Well, up there, right underneath that one blue line. This one, I don't know if you guys, what you guys see. I don't know if the broadcast actually gets that, but Dare Talk Radio was offline for a while too. That's the other one that's been going back and forth. So I don't know if they need to talk to my friends in Australia to wrench on that one. Certainly, Mastiff Sports, I broadcast to that, to the radio, because we don't really have anything else on it yet. It's a new station. But eventually, if this was a sports show, we kind of wouldn't want that one to be falling off, especially once it gets marketed and folks know about it. So Rumble down there at the bottom, we're a green light there. Forward Radio for tomorrow's answers today. Progressive, forward. That's the type of talk on that station. Mastiff Sports is, what the name suggests. Rainbow Radio is serving the LGBT community locally, globally, and everywhere in between, where it's pride every day. Shady News Radio is for local news by local people in local markets with a national audience. Right Talk Radio is for conservatives and everybody who's in their right mind, which means you're not a Trump supporter. Dare Talk Radio, there you see we're online. That's our Australian friends' talk radio station. That's their 6th station, or 5th. I think their 6th one's on the way. I think they've got 5 still. But that's their first talk station. And we're doing most of the content for that. So you see how it's kind of important for that one to be working. Yerg's Radio is our flagship. And then our Twitch account, which we use on a bunch of our other Facebook pages that are too small for us to stream directly to per Facebook's requirements. They're brand new. But we can pin a post with this link to the top of the page. So if you were to go to that page, you'll see us anyway. That's also the feed that is on our website. If you go to mastiff.media, the home page has the show. It also, the tabs that have the stations that we just talked about, you can listen that way as well. Facebook Yerg's page, that's me. That's my professional page. My actual Facebook profile has almost 5,000 followers. I'm kind of stupid to not send it to that. And then the Yerg's Radio is the only other page for Facebook that we have added here. That's not the only page, like I said, that we're broadcasting to. We're using Twitch to get to all the others until I can get them added here, either because they're already qualified and I switch it over, or we grow the accounts. Okay, that was a lot. Still looking good on Discord. So yeah, I guess today's kind of also as much of a test as it is an actual show. I got to figure something out for the maybe if I fire up my Mac. I don't know. I want to do something where there's a better video going to, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But a better video feed going to, like if I get rid of the studio mode. That's at least a start. Can I get rid of that altogether? Like if I were to not just get rid of studio mode, but get rid of everything in the control panel, it's not letting me minimize it any further. So I'm going to go with no. All right, well, hey, Don't forget, going on right now in St. Pete, meeting at 24th and Central. And I know it's only 45 minutes later. I'm presuming they're going to start doing some chalking right in that area. So, I mean, just look for a bunch of gays doing some chalking on the sidewalks. I think what we need to do, the sidewalks are the cities. I think the businesses need to go to the city. Like I said, when this story first broke last week or the week before, I said, paint the sidewalks and tell Don to go fuck yourself. But also, if they're taking away murals from in the intersection, which I think is a great idea, because, and not to take it away, but to have them there, it's an amazing idea because it does create contrast. And it does allow for pedestrians to be more visible. Why would you take that away? Unless you're a bigot. Because if it was a safety issue, if it was an issue of the paint creating the distraction, then you would be taking it away for the law enforcement community murals that you have, the thin blue line. You would be taking it away for the thin red line, for the other emergency responder murals that you have. And you would be taking it away for the POW veteran murals that you have. But we don't do that, do we, Ronnie? Oh, well, that's not a distraction. What's the difference, dude? And that's what I'm saying is that not only do we need to, we being not only the gay community, but our allies and people with any common sense. I know that there are plenty of anti-gay people that don't want to see rainbow crosswalks. It's not like we're doing that outside of a school where there's a bunch of Christian children praying and getting shot at. This is in our hood. 24th and Central is the heart of the gay community in St. Pete. Why do you care? You don't go there, Ronnie. When was the last time you've been down Central Avenue in the gay community and shook hands with somebody? Give me a date. I'll bet out in Hicksville, in some small town where your base lives, or shall I say the base for, in your thwarted mind, the base of our future governor, your wife, if she can't do anything to teach you manners and decency, how's she going to run a state? You two idiots already lost $10 million. It's a bit of a latency in my headphones. I got to see if I can. But you two idiots already lost $10 million. Oh, I know. We're not allowed to talk about it. Because God forbid you actually have to answer to the people. Just tell me where it's at. Show us. Show us where it's at. And maybe we'll then let it go. I'm testing some levels too. I don't know if you can figure that out. But yeah, I think I can get rid of this too. I mean, Mastiff Sports ain't coming back. It ain't coming back. I mean, what's probably going to happen is I'm going to get back Mastiff Sports. There it is. And I'm going to lose Dare. Watch this. Everything green. Ooh. Everything's green. I think we can. Newz radio. Where's the. There's no. There we go. Well, that's like right there. Oh, I can't access it now. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to use. There we go. It's right on the edge of my screen, and I can barely see it. I really can't see it. I just got to kind of know where it's at. And I want to move this up so I can hopefully see all of them. I can't because I want to try to watch Rumble too. All right, so Newz radio, I can just barely squeeze all of these in. I'll see if any of them goes orange. All right, I got to take a break because I got to go switch iPads. And I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to do this the way I really want to do it. Because I don't have commercials queued up on a newer system. Actually, I kind of do. Ad spots. Maybe. No, that's old. 2025 affiliates. Boom. Let's put that up on that screen because that's what we're sharing, right?
What are you doing later?
Oh,
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to the gym, but not just any gym.
Oh, damn it.
Momentum, Fitness, and Wellness.
Okay. Now let's put it up here. All right. Bring it back here. All right. We'll be back right after this.
What are you doing later? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to the gym, but not just any gym. Momentum, Fitness, and Wellness. Walk right up to the door. There's a QR code on the door. You can sign up right there. You've no excuse. Well, it's expanded. There's stretching area. There's CrossFit. There's hardcore dedicated area for stretching, dunk tanks. Water beach body. Go to Momentum Fitness and Wellness. 19 in Bayonet Point, Jasmine Estates.
Way instead of moment of truth. Let's move that back up there. Minimize. No, stop. Get out of that. So now I'm just basically going through and trying to check out. I'm going to another account on Instagram, and from there, going to taking a look at the account that I'm broadcasting. It says that we're live. Click on that. There we are. Wow. Not much of a delay either. All right. There we go. Okay. One down. What else is over there? Twitter. Tweeter. Oops, please try again later. Okay, don't care about that. Posts aren't loading right now. Don't care about that either. Yerg's up. Middle. Wow, it's really not letting me on Twitter. Okay, then. Biz Growth Collective and Chatter. I know I'm in. I know I'm there. Because I can see that from the control panel. Everything's fine that way. Good enough. Let's go to the long list of other shit. Our destinations there from Telegram. I know I can do from the phone. YouTube. So what if I went on? What if I went on Chrome? Accessed it that way. Go to Yerger Group. So that I can look at there we go. Okay, now let's just search for Powerball, going up to what's it at? Gambling problem. I don't have a gambling problem. I got a problem with you not showing what the Powerball is. All right, well, Yerg's up middle. Says we're live. There's that one. We are live on both Spaces and whatever the live video thing's called. So that's going. I should have listened in though. I should have listened in on it though. Yes, those are fake teeth. Nuvia smiles. I'm not saying I won't ever have fake teeth, but I don't have them now, as is evident by the blood stains and shit like that all over them. All right, listening to Twitter Spaces. And we'll see what that sounds like. So it says Twitter Spaces might actually not be. This did that before too. Cable output. Ugh. It's got to be on voice meter. Check 1, 2. There we go. So hopefully that's fixing that. That's probably why when I tried recording this in the past, there was nothing. I don't know why. Let's leave and come back in. Let's see. Check 1, 2. Voice meter. Checking 1, 2. Checking. Oh, now I'm going on my own page. I didn't want to do that, but that's fine. All right, so that's finally working. So I stopped recording it because I don't understand why. Oh, it's loud now. I don't understand why it does that. Let's just X out of it and leave that way. Okay. So I don't understand why there is so much issue with getting on the right. Why this can't be the default. Every time I sign on to Twitter Spaces, it doesn't record. It does record, but there's no audio because it's not on the right channel, and I'm not broadcasting from the right channel on the mixer. And so, yeah. Anyway, I want to go back and see the video too. And this .com button on Chrome is awesome. Search. We've searched that already. Let's go back to it. Now listen to this one. Watch. This is the video that I'm watching now. So as soon as I figure out how to add Twitter as one of the RTMPs, this is a little bitchier. Twitter's a little bitchier. It's not as easy to add a custom RTMP to it. But it's out there. It's working. So there's those. All right. And this one, we just go to mastiff.media and go right down the line of different, through the different stations that are here, all in one place. There's the video. Much less of a delay there. That's pretty cool. But good to know that the Twitch feed, which goes to the goes to the homepage of Mastiff.media. Goes right there. All right, so pause that and let's go up to our stations. There's Yerg's Radio. Rocking it. Why does that have... I don't know why the player on that we've inserted onto the websites, they stop for whatever reason. I got to ask Scotty that question too. I've got to, because he's using Mix as or Wix as well to. I didn't want to use Wix. I know everybody said, "Oh, why are you using such a basic blah blah for this kind of a robust site?" I didn't want to, but my former developer back in, or actually over the holidays, back in December, tried to extort me for $200 to put a plugin into Yerg's Radio. And I'm like, no, I do commercials for you that you don't pay for. That's for shit like that. So we went in another direction, trying Shady News Radio. Slim and Shady. Shady News Radio, that's going. Our stations, let's see. Let's go to Mastiff Sports right now because it says Mastiff Sports is still hot. We're on it. Yeah, very little delay too. That's so cool. All right, so just going back down the line here, where were we? We did Yerg's Radio. We'll come back and do Dare Talk, Right Talk. Well, all stations. We just went right down the thing here. Shady News. Yeah, it's there. Right Talk Radio up next. Right Talk Radio, loud and proud. Shady News. Speaking of proud, rainbowradio.gay. It's actually a .radio URL also. We could use rainbow.radio. But for all these different URLs that we have the .radio URL for, Yerg's, Right Talk, and Forward that we use it, we have it for Rainbow also. But we're the rainbow.radio forwards to rainbowradio.gay for some pretty obvious reasons, and that is that it's for the gay community. So to put the .gay out there, I think is better marketing. It's 3 more characters in the URL. Instead of .radio, there's radio.gay. So just GAY is all we're adding. But that's a big ad. And to have Rainbow Radio in a .gay, that's key. Let's listen. See what we sound like here. And by the way, can I say, these all sound amazing. This sounds great. My earbuds are a little too close to the mic. Did I do forward? I'm just going to test it just to make sure it's looking good on the dashboard. Yeah. So, yeah, everything's loud and proud there. There's more affiliate stations. Radio X. Go back to homepage. Radio X. Can I do it that way? Whatever link I had on Radio X, it's, I guess, an old link, but I think we're there. Nope. Radio X is not doing Radio X is not doing the show today. I don't know what's happening there, but oh, there we go. All right. Their sound. We need to bring them over to Media CP. Is what we need to do. There is. It's like the mic. I got to stop that. That's. We're gonna lose listeners there. Scotty, if you're listening, let's see. It's midnight there. I doubt it because you're getting up in a couple hours to do your own show. We've got to work on that. Something's going on there with the connection. And personally, I think it's Shoutcast. Shoutcast sucks. Shoutcast is what UG Media uses and what Radio X uses. They're the only two that I work with anymore that uses that. And I've never had anything but problems with Shoutcast. Shoutcast, if you're listening, fix your shit. But, I mean, let's find out. Let's minimize that. And let's go to, where else are we on right now? Dare Talk. What do we sound like on Dare Talk Radio? If that connection's okay. Let's find out. Boom. 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 On Dare Talk Radio in Australia. I sound just as clear as all of my other stations. Scotty, Nathan, chief engineer at Dare. If you need to set something up on any of my servers while you fix something on your end, they have their own servers. I mean, they're balls to the wall. I have my own servers that are done by a server company. They have their own servers at their brick and mortar location. I got to do some of the videos there too. Twitch. Well, Twitch we know works because that goes to the website. I want to check out Rumble and the Facebook pages too. All right. So sorry if today is a little less than normal as far as politics and the one Twitter feed. I lost it because I clicked on my page and the feed, the post went away. But Jesus H. Christ, Christie, you're a shit sandwich. Kristi Noem, the Secretary of Homeland Security. Look, listen to me right now. I know I tell you every day not to listen to me, to take what I say and use it as a starting point, to do your own homework. Here's where I'm going to go. I'm an expert. Just shut up and listen to me. You can be a conservative. You can be a Republican. You know what? You can even be MAGA and not be so fucking stupid and childish. Donald Trump sucks. After his first administration, he was listed as the third worst president, in front of only James Buchanan and Andrew Johnson, the guys who preceded and succeeded Abraham Lincoln. And it's not because, tough act to follow. It was because Buchanan knew the Civil War was coming and kicked the can down the road. Sound familiar, Congress? And Johnson fucked up Reconstruction badly. And the plot to kill Lincoln and him even worse. So leave thinking you're the greatest president ever while everybody else says you're the third worst. And leave it as an argument and a matter of opinion, something for us to fight over on Labor Day holidays that you don't want us to have. I'll touch on that in a second too. But stay out. Don't come back and prove that you suck the worst of all, like you and your liquor cabinet have. And now let's touch on the fact that one of his posts, I think it was on True Social probably, he actually made the statement that we have too many holidays. Maybe in some cases that's true. But we also have too many days where we don't get to see our kids' games, or we don't get to spend time with our kids on jet skis because he crashed the one. Actually, he crashed both of them, damaged the one. But if you want certain businesses to stay operational on a holiday, did you ever think that maybe it was because you arrested and illegally arrested, you kidnapped and trafficked a large number of the people willing to do the work? Think about that, Donnie, as you're lying on your deathbed. Because he looks like it. Just looks like he is. Not saying I want him to be there. Not saying that I'm going to do anything to help it. Not saying that I give a shit otherwise. For those that we know are listening. All right. So Dare Talk sounds great. Radio X, not so much. Let's check out Rumble. And see our account there. Let's just click on the politics thing, see if we come up. I doubt it, but so InfoWars still pumping out the footage from the faked assassination attempt. Oh, and there's Charlie Kirk. Lindell TV News. Oh, you're such a joke. My goodness. Yeah, I think he's dying. He hasn't made a public appearance since last Wednesday. And, I say that I'm a political show. We'll see if I'm listed anywhere. George Soros collapses as Elon Musk and Dan Bongino drop finally blow. Oh, yeah, okay. That's called deflection. Mandy in the morning. Oh, I get it. Hot, wavy blonde hair, tits. That's why she's on. All right. We'll just do a search then. Yerg's Media. Live. I hope that's a commercial. Skip. What the fuck? This is not another commercial. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's have a listen. A little bit more of a delay. It's still searching for my channel, but we are on Rumble. I don't know. I've got politics checked. I'll have to go into like the metadata or something and start tagging some of the other shows. Let's do some trolling. Time to troll. Time to troll the Bible thumpers. All right. Scrolling through the list here. Let's put it back up here. We know everything is put us here in the middle. There we go. So the three that are left, that was Yerg's Radio right there. Twitch, Mastiff Media. Wait a minute, that's right. I've got 2 Twitch channels. No, I've got 2. I think I've got one of these. I've got 2 channels. I think it might. I know it's YouTube. I've got like 8 channels there, but I broadcast to 2 of them usually, kind of, sorta. Definitely, right now we've gone back on through Restream, and this is something that we got to work on. I think I've got 2 Rumbles as well. If you're hearing anything in the background, it's because these earbuds are too close to the microphone and it's picking up. You hear kind of like an echo. So what I'll do now is just put the phones back on and see if that. I'll listen this way to see if it's coming through. I mean, I think we filtered it out already. But I've got some Facebook pages to take a look at yet. Let's see. There is get rid of these red lines here. Yeah, I didn't use any of my clock wheels today. See the hour countdown. We got 30 more minutes. So I am hearing. Oh yeah, that's definitely picking up. That's funny. All right, so I'm wondering if that's going to continue to loop through. Because, it's into the board. Yeah, and I'm thinking out loud, too. The other thing I need to do is bring back my checklist. I used to start every show with a checklist, and I got to doing it pretty good that I, used to be able to do it without it. But one of the things I'm going to have to put on is Twitter Spaces, going back to that, is to check the connections and really on everything, check what channel are these things on so that it doesn't, it doesn't, I don't know how else to say it, so that it doesn't, why is that? I just realized chatter might be muted too. Oh, for fuck's sake. It was an entire goddamn show. Wait a minute, though. That's a good time to test that too, actually. Well, we'll get to... Well, let's do it. That pauses rumble, but that's okay. We know what that sounds like. So checking audio on Chatter. Chatter is a phone app, but there is a desktop version if you do video. But it is designed for more so to be on... All right, do I have to check the microphone too? No, voice meter. Check 1 2. Yeah, no, it's check 1 2. Yeah, no, it's got to be. So that's going to be. I'm going to have to bring back. Hi, baby girl. Bring back checklist for each show episode. Yeah, because one of the things I've got to is check the sound and the channels, and mics muted. Facebook, or not Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, fuck, Twitter. Sounds like I need to bring that max down too. Twitter starts Twitter Spaces with the host muted. That is so fucking stupid. Why would you start a room like that and not be able to speak? If you're ready to go, you're ready to go. But anyway. So now I'm open on Chatter. And I'm liking Chatter. I haven't used it as religiously as what I'd like to, but I'll use it, and I'll do a regular thing now. I thought that with today being a holiday, there might be a little bit more chance. 11 a.m. for a mostly professional community is a little hard to deal. Now I probably have to. Oh, yeah. bring the volume down on my phone because that's going. Hi, baby girl. Must you go outside? Yeah, 12:30. Let me take her out. Let me see if I can get some music or something. Just hold on a second, baby. Gotta play some music while Daddy takes you to the potty. Up the middle. Show music. Intro. Never back down. There we go. Be right back. All right. So I got to figure out why the mic goes to it, but nothing else does. Boom. All right. So there's that. Back to finishing up some testing. And then I promise you we'll get to some more politics. I got to let Nelson know about this. Maybe, I get it. I'm probably kind of unique here, but still. Nelson chatter. Audio in from apps, not just mic. All right. So last ones here. And then we'll get to some more politics and what Trump's fucking up today. So Rumble's looking good. Rumble's looking good, sounding good. So I was watching that one that's up the middle. I think this is the one where I got more than one. Mastiff Media. So Yerg's Media. That's that. But I gotta switch the graphics too of I gotta switch the graphics on Rumble too. Update the graphics. Update graphics on Rumble. Okay. Rumble's good. Going up the list, those are all Icecast. We checked those. Twitch. We did because that's on the that's on the homepage. Steven, thanks for joining on Instagram. Sorry, it's a little bit of a disorganized show today, but this is a test, really. So what's next? Facebook. Well, we can use the app for that. Let's hope. Oh, very cool. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, so first of all, go to my page. Says that we're live. There that. Yeah, not far behind either as far as delay. Next. According to this, we're going directly to Yerg's Radio and to my page. So Yerg's Radio. Let's see. Page says we're live. Well, not a delay there either. I mean, there's a delay, obviously, but nothing serious. This is pretty cool. All right, and then so Yerg's Radio, my profile, and my personal page. I need to, and this is something that's coming, I need to add more of the eligible pages to this. So Ross Yerger. Uh-oh. It's not saying anything. Just as something from 4 days ago. But what is that? Yeah, I think this should be actually going. Facebook, Jurg's page. That wouldn't be any other. I don't know why that one's not. Published to Ross Jurger. Yeah. Saving that. Doesn't say that we're live there yet, so we got to work on that. Refresh and reconnect. Now it says that we are. Well, it actually has always said that we are. So and what's on here is from 4 days ago. Yeah, nothing on Erg's radio video, even though the stream target says it's online. And Mastiff Sports just went offline again. Shocker. Until what time is that? 12:42. Well, Facebook page, Ross. So we'll try deleting that one, coming back. Mastiff Sports, I'm not totally upset about, because there's the whole trying to find that edge. There we go. Mastiff Sports, I'm not totally upset about, because that's the one where it's sports. I don't need to connect to that. However, if other content creators that are going to sign on to that with sports shows have this same issue, that's going to be a problem. And I need to work with Media CP. Oh, these rubber slides that I constantly wear occasionally irritate my feet. All right, so that's everything. Everything's looking good that way. Yeah, good. All right. So pretty strong show, or no, well, pretty strong test. The actual show sucked because really didn't do anything much with politics or news or anything. Sorry about that. But looking forward to tomorrow's show, actually, for this same reason. Oh, wow. There's an ear. I think I'm actually gonna have to spray like athlete's foot spray or some shit because it's not that, but it's like a bruise or whatever. Okay, so let's go. What did I just? Shady. Oh, this guy, this queen, Brandon Straka. Their fight to save New York City. Do you really think that Fox cares about New York City? Like, who else do you got besides Memdani? Oh, this guy's. I want to. Was it on his Facebook? He did something about his pissing match with Pressler not long ago. America is not Europe. Okay, so you passed geography. Great. Freedom is in our DNA. Then why are you supporting Trump, you ass? It's not about falling to socialism, you dick. It's about falling to fascism, which we've already fallen to because of ignorant fucks like you. Tell me I'm wrong. Look objectively at what Mango Mussolini has been doing. I got to be honest, though. It looks like he's got a big dick. He is such a queen, too. I want to turn up the volume so you can hear him, but you would laugh. You would laugh. Oh, what the hell?
I'm walking away here, Brandon Strzok. You like that? I'm walking away here.
That was so good.
Yeah.
You tied walkway to New York. It was seamless. It was funny. It was touching. You nailed that. That was great.
I said you had great hair, and now you're wearing a hat. But whatever.
It's still good. It's still good. I just got home from work, so I haven't really been able to. I'm sorry.
You're working. I get it. You're working hard.
Yeah.
Tell us about everything. I've been watching.
I'm
seeing all the advertisements for your rallies. I see you talking to people. I see people coming up to you that left the Democrat Party saying, "Hey, we walked away." And you're like, "Did you sign up?" You're like, "Yeah." You're making a huge difference in New York, right?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, so what I'm trying to do here is we're building what I believe to be is probably the largest boots on the ground canvassing effort in New York City right now against Mamdani. We have well over 500 volunteers that are signed up that are helping us with boots on the ground canvassing, as well as sending text messages, making phone.
Anyway, there was this other thing where, oh, there he is. Bannon's War Room. These people are so hateful. They're the ones saying that we are. Political science. You got a commie. You're saying you're walking away from socialism. You've got Gregory Lyakhnov. I don't know. Looks like you're embracing it there, buddy. Washington Square Park, Saturday, August 3rd. That was 2 days ago. August 3rd, or 30th, rather.
Calls, sending emails, right?
I love how they're always all dressed in black. Like they're, oh, this is just so pathetic. Look at the people that go to this shit. There's not anybody that can, you don't see business people there. You don't see real community leaders there. And that's both ways. You know, I've gone to the guy that's running against Gus Bilirakis here in the 12th district of, where am I at? Florida. And there were some oddballs there too. But in all seriousness, that is how it
writing
starts.
Letters, things like that. And then in addition to that, we're also doing, at this point, rallies every 2 weeks around the city.
So
but as we get into September, it's going to start becoming...
In addition to that, we're also doing, if he was outvoted in his group, if his group sat everybody down and said, this Trump guy is batshit, we're done with him, it's time to put the 25th, referring, the 25th Amendment, saying that he's unfit, which has been the case a long time ago, but then we're out. If he didn't agree with that, he would stifle all of them. Oh, an unpopular but true opinion about many conservatives. I can't stand when these guys walk down the street and do this like they've got a camera crew. Go into a dark alley, have a nice quiet space, do your video, and then go somewhere else. Go about your day. I'm still hearing something. Check 1, 2. Oh, it's the headphones. Okay. Yeah, so I got to figure out what's wrong with Jurg's up the middle, or my professional page. What is this guy, McChris? Voice acting. When you post mile-long shit like this, nobody reads it. Shady girl. All right. Check out the other pages that I use Twitch for. Up the middle. This is when I want to get, fixed and get this on. I've got enough followers. Yeah, speaking of Brandon Straka, here's another. I don't know if you can see it. You see it says 500K. He's got 500,000 followers. And he says, thank you, 500K followers. We embarked on a wild journey together 7 years ago. Some of you have been with me since day one. Some of you just now got on the ride. Stay buckled up. Yeah, if you're supporting this asshat. I said, if you were really proud of your movement, you'd walk away from fascism too. Okay, so you know what? I'm not seeing. Oh, you can always watch our daily radio show. And there's the link. Okay. I forgot about that. I also put the link to Mastiff Media, which they can watch that same link, the Twitter, the Twitch link on the page. Oh, I should probably listen to this asshat, but I want to test this feed too quickly. So when you click on that link on a tablet, it gives you the option to open the feed in the Twitch app, which is actually kind of cool. But up the middle, I want to get on Media CP soon. UTM to Media CP as video. What's that called? Not a destination, it's a video target. I just wish they'd match what I use and call it a destination. Okay, what are some of the other pages really quick that are some of the more higher profile? Matrix Media Radio Directory. Are we big enough there yet? This is a brand new page that I think might be only 69 followers. So on the Matrix Media Radio Directory, just search that. Facebook, Matrix Media Radio Directory. That is our partnership with their media group, where we're putting together a radio directory that is going to have the tone tip as a feature. So, yeah, go to that, like that page, follow that page, because there's going to be tone tip specific releases and information going on that one, because we don't want to flood people with stuff they're not interested in. That's what having all these different pages is for. Oh, so did I wonder if I ever put the, in the meantime, I should probably see if I put the link there. You can always, yep. Okay, good. I don't know if that's the one I tested a moment ago or not, but a Rainbow Radio page. $98 followers. People, I need 2 more followers and I can broadcast to it. Come on. Until then, there's the Twitch link. Next is Doggy Traders. I don't know if I'm gonna, why not? I got followers there. Nope, not enough. Doggy Traders I did. Oh, I got to take that link tree off though, because I doubt that's even remotely close to accurate anymore. Well, I'll have to look at that though. I don't want to just take it down and it actually still be accurate. All right, so Doggy Traders, it's only 40. That was a brand I had a while back. Shea Yerg's, the hotel brand. I've got almost 300 followers on that. So this is another one I need to add. And there's a lot of Belizean people on that one too. So up the middle Facebook page and add that there. Next, Mastiff Media. Where are we at with Mastiff Media? Oh, this is cool. This guy is in Houston. I guess I don't know. They still have the Astrodome in Houston. He looks like he's a Twins fan. He gets a Twins home run ball in the 12th. And he like does, yeah, kind of thing. And he turns around and gives it to a little girl. Okay, so Mastiff.media. 90 followers on the Mastiff Media page. Let's get that up. Come on, gang. We got the Twitch link there. Also, huge post there. For those of you running a business, regardless of where you're at, and that means you, Radio X, thanks for liking my post. We can get you voice over IP. Oh, I got poison too. That's awesome. We can get you voice over IP service anywhere in the world, wherever you have internet. You can have an American telephone number. All done by Mastiff Media. I heard a ding. Guitar Center. Take a load off this Labor Day with up to 30% off. Yeah, well, I don't need anything right now. Okay, so still trying to figure out why my personal page is not working right. Forward Radio. We've got 168 followers. Add Forward Radio. And the Twitch is there until... Okay. Forward Radio. Next up is... What time is it? Holy shit. It's after 1 o'clock. I thought Sportcat was coming on today. Oh, he's probably trying to come on over the other one. But he didn't message me here. Well, we're not on that one. That's why. Let me see something. I got to make sure this is muted. Oh, it's not even playing, so that's fine. Oh, no. Yeah, it's muted. Okay. I thought he was coming on next. Oh, skip for now. He is not messaging. I thought he was coming on today. God damn it. Are you on? My computer was lagging. I was typing too fast. Okay, so what else? Talk TV 24. Yeah. Well, lots of titties on that one. My Talk TV 24 page. Oh, only 86 followers there. No, I am taking the day. Okay. I thought he told me. All right, so no to Talk TV 24. That is... Your Group and Right Talk Radio. I know that Both Sides Now doesn't have enough yet. Oh, it's some. Only 63 followers there. Both Sides Now. Got to do better there as well. So Yerger Group and Right Talk. Let's see what we got there. Belizean. Oh, I've got to get back to Belize so bad. $188 followers. Hell yeah, with Yerger Group. Okay. And lastly, Right Talk. Where are you at? Right Talk Radio. This is a new one, I think. So, yeah, only 58 followers there. So I got to promote the others. Oh, there's no pinned on that one. Pin Twitch to Right Talk Radio Facebook page. All right. Gang, it was a great test today. I still got some things to do. Sportcat is not up next, and I'm not going to be covering for him. So we've got a best of that's going to be playing on all stations. It might even be me. I don't even know what's programmed. Camera one with background. Oh, there we go. Or just camera one. That's me, the bigger one. No, I like the background. Yeah, so Sportcat is out today. It's going to be a best of. I can start closing some of these things down. Thanks for joining us wherever you joined us from. Enjoy your day off if you have one. Stay strong if you don't. Chatter Studio, we're going to be leaving this. We'll see you guys again right back here tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Don't forget to go to worldtimebuddy.com. If you're somewhere else in the world, compare that 11 a.m. time to Tampa, New York, D.C., Boston, Philly, Miami, Atlanta, all the East Coast cities that you can pull up and type in 11 a.m. God, my poison's acting up. And type 11 a.m. for your start time in those cities. I'll let that calculate to wherever you're at in the world and join us accordingly. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, our time. Of course, we know in Eastern Australia, that is 1 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday. All right, that's it. I'm going to leave chatter and let that room end. Same thing with Biz Growth Collective. See you guys tomorrow. Same thing on Twitter Spaces. Now that I think we got that figured out. Check 1, 2. I'm going to to actually do some more on these here. Leave room, end room. God, I got a lot of shit open in the background. And there's some other people in the world that just need to figure it out. Oh, speaking of two quick things. One, I don't know what the mayor of Chicago did, but has somehow defied Trump. And as of now, there are still no troops in Chicago. To make matters worse for T-Rump, the district attorney of the city of Philadelphia came on and said, after having met with the mayor and the chief of police, the Philadelphia Police Department will not be assisting in any operations. And if you kidnap someone, assault someone, traffic someone like they've been doing from day one all over the country, you will be arrested. And prosecuted. And apparently, I don't know if it was that Seamus guy, but one of the judges also said there will be no bail because you're a flight risk. I said, fight back. But I want to profile. There's my shit here. Well, I'm just going to end that one because it's yes, end. Yeah, but the other one is live too, though. Yeah, there's that. Oh, that's from the other day. That's getting views, though. Where is Ken? Thanks for joining on Discord. Everybody else, thanks for joining. Have a great holiday. Where's the other one? I'm missing a. Is this Is it still? That says we're still on Twitter. But that says we're still on Twitter. That is the wrong. Can I edit this? Boost, view. One of the things I forgot to do, and maybe I can still do it. I don't know. Let's try it. I forgot to change the date, which is into the into the title, and it still said Friday's date. Up the middle, Labor Day episode. Tim Lucas, former neighbor. And season 5, Labor Day. Well, maybe it's not too late. Awesome. Oh, didn't let me do it on Twitter. Of course not. View on X. It's still, oh, is it changing it? Is it changing it? No. It doesn't let, I'll put a comment in. Fuck it. Missed changing metadata. Episode number is actually 250901, and title is Up the Middle, Labor Day episode. All right. Time to close that too. That is done through here. Is that, what the hell? I thought we took the camera off that. Hide camera, keep audio. Why did that go away? Anyway, time to end it. For those of you watching on YouTube and DLive, thanks for joining. Basically, 2 hours worth of sound checks today, which is really exciting, I know. But we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for getting off the porch and running with the big dogs.